Hi Aries, here's a general look at your solar chart for December 2008. Well, we've got the Sun and Mars in expansive Jupiter for most of the month, and that's a fellow fire sign. This month's energies are going to be more in tune with your own Aries. So definitely it's a month for you to be reaching into new areas, maybe contacting people at a distance, maybe stretching yourself mentally. Definitely a month to be aspiring and towards your ideals, reaching for the highest, or simply thinking outside of the box. And the way to do that would be to expose yourself to other people's points of view, really, or maybe, you know, new concepts. Unfamiliar situations, trying out something very new, mingling with people that are not your normal social group, that kind of thing. You're going to be learning a great deal this month by just, you know, letting go maybe of too rigid a control over your habitual way of thinking, your habitual approach, maybe getting some advice, maybe, you know, consulting an expert. Sagittarius is the teacher and the traveler and the spiritual seeker of the zodiac. So with your ruling planet there, you could be learning something new along those lines. You could be making a pilgrimage. You could be, you know, really hooking up, connecting with people at a distance, or maybe a different culture, a different religion. That could come, you know, manifest under this vibration. Maybe you have to go traveling for some reason as well. There's a feeling of ships that pass in the night this month, Aries. And you might be feeling a bit restless inside as well. You may be considering the bigger picture this month in whatever way that is that you do that, and getting an eagle eye view on things. So maybe you'll be consulting with somebody, maybe it could be an astrologer perhaps. Speaking of eagles, some of you may be considering legal issues and consulting a legal eagle under this vibration. Also, you know, Mars is a little bit confrontational energy, so sparks could fly temporarily. You know, you might get a bit sort of heated, a bit hot under the collar about something, but with a little help from Venus, which is the antidote to Mars, largely, somebody in authority, somebody in a more powerful position, somebody that, you know, you in some way you sort of have to look up to, could give you the green light. They could give you support. They could put their weight behind you. So that's a bit of good news. Overall, this is a year for you to be applying yourself in practical ways, for you also to be taking more responsibility for your health and well-being, you know, sensible diet, exercise, that kind of thing. Yeah, so meeting the mundane necessities of life on a day-to-day basis, in a kind of a step-by-step, patient, persevering kind of a way. Now, I know that patience isn't your strong suit, but that's just the way it is, and this is something for you to be learning. When I say this year, I mean the year coming up and the year, you know, that's behind us. So many of you Arians out there will know exactly what I'm talking about when I say to you, this has been a year and it will be a year when you have got to learn how to really walk your talk and put into practice those high-flying spiritual ideals of yours. Now, this could feel a little demanding around mid-month, actually, Aries, between the 13th and the 16th, somewhere there. Something might come along to block your path. You feel it that way anyway. It's very temporary, but, you know, there could be a dip in your energies for some reason. Then from the 8th, well, that's when we've got Venus shifting, and that'll be a great time for connecting up with friends, making new friends, and just getting together with those with whom you share something in common, maybe a common aim or goal. It might be a professional, have a professional reason behind it, getting together with others. So whatever it is, it's very favourably highlighted, and there's going to be a feeling of connection there, of overall support from others in your tribe, or your club, your group, whatever it is. And then from the 12th, you'll be cooking up strategies to improve or maintain the status quo in whatever way that is. Try not to lose the ground you've gained there. It'll be important for you to see how others see you, so you'll be wanting to present yourself very, very well, so that you make a good impression. Or maybe not yourself, maybe a project of yours, or something close to your heart, or something, maybe a set of ideas. But like I say, you've got Venus in this authority figure area, so if you make an application or you do present yourself, it's likely the cards will be stacked in your favor. So mentally you're going to be working quite hard there, and you will really want to get your facts straight. Maybe business type contacts will be enhanced. That's to say, you'll be on a more formal level with people, and also, as I say, consulting with someone, maybe encountering others for professional sorts of reasons, one-to-one kind of thing. Information gathering is going to be important there, exchanging facts with others, comparing notes, bouncing information off each other. That's going to be important too, because you really will want to kind of feel as though you're prepared and you have your facts straight. You want everything sorted in your mind. Now, early Arians, that's to say, those of you born around about the what would it be, around about the 22nd, 21st, somewhere there, right at the very, very beginning of the sign Aries of March, you're beginning to feel, probably now, and will feel this over many months to come, the first pass of Pluto over your Sun from Capricorn. And this is an evolutionary process of gradual breakdown of the old order of things, so as for you to help you to kind of clear the decks, to regenerate from the roots up. So you're going to be, you'll be feeling more sensitive, and things will start coming up from your emotional self, coming up from the past, and things that you've tolerated maybe before you're not prepared to put up with anymore. But this will be, as I say, a gradual process, so don't let it phase you, because you're always held and always blessed. But over this next few months, you'll be creating a renewed sense of self and purpose in life. Well, that's it for December. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too. And also, don't miss your stars for 2009, which will be on here in a couple of weeks' time.